Hey YouTube, WB Cross Country here with my friend Roadrunner 95S, and he'll be doing his new Mega Fan of Beast deck profile. So I'll let him get into it.
Alright, so I still have a couple of proxy cards in here, but most of the main deck is complete. I run 3 Hamstrat. It's a pretty decent card. You set it, and if it's destroyed, you get to special summon 2 tokens, which is basically the key of this deck, is just getting out tokens. Because all the Mecha Fan of Beast monsters level increase for the total level of tokens on the field, and they all special summon level 3 tokens. So if you have a Hamstrat on the field and you get out, like if they attack with a weaker monster and you flip it face up, you get out 2 tokens, you get another level 3, and you can exit these into a rank 9. I run 3 Mega Raptors. Another good card, when you have it out on the field, it's 1900 beater, and when a token is special summon, you get to special summon another token. So if you combo this with like a Tether Wolf, who is when he's summoned, you get to special summon a token, you get out 2 tokens, and then you can go into a rank 10 and get out like Gustav Max or something. 2 Tether Wolves, or 3 Tether Wolves, sorry. When he's normal summon, you can special summon a token. These all have different effects with their 2. Hamstrat, you can destroy a token and special summon a Mecha Fan of Beast monster. Mega Raptor, you can add a Mecha Fan of Beast monster from your deck to your hand, and Tether Wolf, you gain 800 attack if you tribute a token once per battle during either player's turn, so it's a great card. I run 2 Black Falcon just because it's not really that strong, but the good thing about it is that you special summon a token on declaration of attack. So it's not when the attack, it's not during the battle phase, so you declare an attack, you pop out a token, and then all Mecha Fan of Beast monsters can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects while there's a token on the field. So you get that token before the battle actually happens, so all you do is take life point damage. It doesn't get destroyed. And then once per turn during either player's turn, you can destroy a token and change a monster's battle position on the field, so that's pretty good too. And I run 1 Stealth Ray just because it's difficult. This card it's just, I don't like it that much. I run it in here just because it does pop back row if you tribute a token. But you only get a token out with this if you inflict life point damage, and it's only got 100 attack. It does have 2100 defense, but there's a lot of stuff that can get over it. So I only run 1. I've never seen anyone run more than 1, just because it's not really that good. And then I run 1 Thunder King, just because most of the time I don't add cards to my hand from my deck. The only thing I can do that with is a Mega Raptor. So I only run. I run it just because it shuts down a lot of stuff. And then 1 Light and Darkness Dragon, because you do have a lot of tokens. Like sometimes on my field I have like 2 monsters and then 3 tokens. You get out Light and Darkness Dragon really quickly. I did have this at 2, but 2 is just way too dead. I noticed that it's just when you have tokens out, like your first priority is not to go into lad. Like you definitely want to overlay, and you can do both, but it's just 2 is just too many. It gets too dead. Moving on to spells, I run 2 Scramble Scramble. This card's alright, it's decent. I wouldn't run it anything more than 2, but basically when your opponent has more monsters than you have monsters out on the field, you can tribute out tokens and special summon that many number of Mecha Fan of Beast monsters from your deck. So it just helps you get stuff out if you're in a pinch. And then 2 Lances just for defense, because they can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects, but they can still be like popped back to your hand and then your field's cleared. 2 Creature Swap. This is a great combo with tokens. You switch off a token, get a stronger monster. 2 MSTs, 1 Econ, tribute a token, get a monster, or change battle position. 1 Duality, just to add consistency. Like I do special summon a lot with this deck, but it just helps for if I'm not really drawing anything, or like if you get a Mega Raptor in hand and you don't have anything else in your hand. Like Mega Raptor, it's a 1900 attack point monster, but stuff gets over it relatively easy, and you can't get a token with just Mega Raptor, so it just helps with consistency. 1 Reborn, Heavy, and Dark Hole. On to traps. I run 2 Do a Barrel Roll. I love this card. It's basically a Judgment, but better. Well, not a Judgment, but better. But when a spell, trap, or monster effect is activated, you tribute all your tokens and negate and destroy it.
Need tokens though.
So it just stops everything. Like, you know, if they Fiendish Chain, you do a barrel roll, you tribute tokens. I mean, you do have to tribute all your tokens, but it stops everything. I run 2 Fiendish. I don't have 2 Fiendish. They're in my other decks. Just great card. 2 Bottomless, just because it's awesome. 2 Aerial Recharge. This card is a great card for getting out tokens if you don't have Monsters on your field, and it combos with Mega Raptor really well. You activate it, and it's a continuous trap card, and once per turn, you can special summon a token. The only downfall is that you have to tribute a token at every player's end phase, or else you have to destroy this card. So, like, if you have Mega Raptor out on the field, you just activate that, pop out a token, pop out another token, and then, you know, if you want to destroy during the end phase, 1 Threatening Roar, just to help protect tokens, help protect my monsters while I try to get out something stronger. 1 D-Prison. I don't run 2 just because I tried to keep this deck at 40, and I couldn't fit 2 in. 1 Warning, 1 Judgment. I run 1 XY Reborn. I'm proxying it because I can't get my hands on one. But this deck is centered around my XYZs, centered around Dracosac, Big Eye, you know, just all that. So it's just nice to know that, you know, if it does end up getting destroyed, because either, you know, it gets destroyed by not having a token on the field, or, you know, it gets destroyed by battle or whatever, I can get it back. And then I run 1 Compulse just because Compulse is great in this format. You know, it just helps you get rid of a lot of stuff. And then for the extra deck, most of it is proxied. I believe I only have 6 cards in the extra deck right now. But that's beside the point because I'm getting most of them. I'm just not.
Most of them are on their way in the mail.
I do trades on YouTube, and check out my trade binder video, and check out Western Branch Cross Country.
Maybe you can get some from this video.
Maybe. But most of it's proxied, but I am getting most of it. So, 1 Cowboy. Just because, you know, if you have 2 level 4 monsters on the field and you don't have any tokens, you know, they're just stuck at level 4s. Cowboy, I just love Cowboy. I try to run Cowboy if I could in every deck just because it's awesome. You burn, or you pretty much get over everything. So it's just a great card. 1 Maestro, just because it's Maestro. It's a Book of Moon with 1800 attack. It's great. 1 Gear Gigant. I do have this coming in the mail. This is awesome. It's 2 level 4 machines, but all these are machines. So, it's easy to get out. And, you get to add a machine type monster from your deck to your hand. So, you know, unless I have a Thunder King out on the field, this is a great card, you know, if I'm dead drawing or not really drawing anything. And I do run a Lightning Chidori. I just don't have it proxied right now because I'm getting it in the mail in a couple days, and I feel the need to proxy it. But all the Mecha Fan of Beast monsters are wind type, so it's easy to get out Lightning Chidori. 1 Utopia, 1 Gem Knight, just because Gem Knight gets over a lot of stuff. And then
Can't be fiendished.
It can't be fiendished either, so it's just awesome. It gets over pretty much all the Evil Swarm monsters, and it just gets over a lot of stuff. And then for the big monsters that are being proxied, Big Eye, just because Big Eye is awesome. You know, anyone would run a Big Eye if they could, and I can because it's level 7 monsters with the tokens, so why not? And then the key to this deck, 2 Dracosacs. I actually didn't know what Dracosac did before I made this deck, so I'm going to explain what he does. You detach a material and you pop out 2 tokens. Once per turn, you can tribute a token and destroy 1 card your opponent controls. It can't attack that turn, but you know, if they have you know, 1 back row and you're not sure what it is, you can pop that. Or if they have a really strong monster on the field, you can pop that and it's done. And it can't be destroyed by battle or by card effect while there's a token on the field.
Also, why don't you tell me about the Dark Hole ruling? Where if
with this deck, some people said that Dark Hole would destroy everything. But if you have a token on the field, like say you have Dracosac out and you have 2 tokens, if they Dark Hole, the tokens would be destroyed and Dracosac would stay.
Yeah, because it misses the timing.
Yeah, because the timing is that this can't be destroyed while there's token on the field. So the tokens would be destroyed first, and then, like, next turn...
Yeah, Dark Hole would have already resolved.
Yeah, Dark Hole would have resolved, but Dracosac can now be destroyed by a battle, or by another card effect. So if you Dark Hole, and then somehow second Dark Hole, which is impossible. But if you Dark Hole and then attack it with a 2700 attack point monster, it's destroyed. But Dark Hole would not kill this if it has tokens out in the field. Then I run number 92, Hard Earth Dragon. I just love this card. I think it's one of the coolest cards in the entire game. So, you know, I can get level 9s out, or rank 9s out pretty easily. Number 9, Dyson Sphere. I love this card too. It's also one of my favorite cards.
What does it do?
Dyson Sphere, once per turn, when an attack is declared, you can detach a material, and it's a quick effect, so you can negate the attack. And then, when it's targeted for an attack while it has no material on the field, you can take 2 monsters from your graveyard and attach it as material, and then you can detach and negate the effect.
So it's like an endless utopia.
Basically. And once per turn, if your opponent controls a higher monster with a higher attack, you can detach material and it can attack directly. So that doesn't happen that often, but what I like to do is lance it. It has 2,000, and then, you know, a lot of stuff is higher than that. You detach when you can attack for 2,000. You know, it's not 2,800 like it normally is, but it's still 2,000. Like that's still pretty awesome. Then Super Dreadnought, Rail Cannon, Gustav Max, detach one, inflict 2,000, it's 3,000 attack, and then just throw this in here because it's got 5,000 attack, and it's 3 level 10s. So that's it.
So that's my friend Roadrunner 95S. Check out his channel. He's got a great trade binder and a lot of cool decks.